Hello everyone, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you for joining us for our weekend weather update and the outlook for most of next week. And we've got a lot of low pressure on the way. So we'll kick off with the animated wind maps, and we've got once again the air pressure included. I actually think this map with the air pressure better shows where the lows and highs all are at the moment. So you can see low number 1 that's affected us all week, a bit smaller now, and finally departing away from us. There's a little bit of higher air pressure. That's what we've got for Friday. That's why Friday was a lot more settled across many parts of the country. But look what is coming, a much larger area of low pressure. Large doesn't mean stormy, it just means it lingers a long time. So we've got this for the weekend and for half of next week as well. So this is how it looks at the moment on the big screen, so showing all the big lows. This is lunchtime Saturday. Look at all the low pressure systems, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the biggest one. That's the one that is coming in. That's the one we've just had moving away. So let's take a closer look at lunchtime Saturday, because everybody is asking me about this area of rain. At this stage, it looks as though you'll get a period of rain in the morning that'll be quite heavy in some areas, and then into the afternoon it might get a little bit heavy again, and then should start to ease. Should ease back to dry spells and drizzly areas. In saying that, timing is everything, and with these big lows, the rain and the dry spells take a long time to do their thing, and so sometimes the timing can throw out a forecast. That's why it goes from being perhaps dry to being wet when you look at it the next time. It's not that we've made up a whole new forecast, it's that the timing of that rain may have shifted from being daytime to nighttime. So we're keeping a close eye on that. You want to keep up to date with all the forecasts in the upper North Island for Saturday. This might change a little bit, but further south perhaps a bit more predictable, cloudy, patchy showers, a bit of patchy rain along the eastern coast, and if you live in Southland, you got the driest weather. And we're staying with Southland because on Sunday you're the driest place as well. So is Northland, so both ends of the country, and the west coast, which is well known for having rain, is definitely the drier of the regions as we go through Sunday. So you got rain, again heavy, falls around the North Island. There might be a few isolated thunderstorms in there. The rain moves down the eastern side. That won't be so welcome perhaps in Canterbury, although maybe northern Canterbury, but it will be very welcome around Hawke's Bay. Let's get into the rest of next week, because there is quite a bit going on. We've got more easterlies coming through. Now that could be a little bit of a concern with the rain that's been falling recently, but we hope that it won't be pushing down into Otago. It does look like it's further up around Kaikoura, and therefore that'll be welcome because they do need the rain in some of these areas around Marlborough, but it is dry around the eastern North Island. We have a surge of rain coming back in around Tuesday, and that will see some heavy downpours coming into Bay of Plenty, low pressure around here, but this could really feed in a much wetter than average November for you with this burst of rain coming through then, and more drizzly showers going down the coastline. By Wednesday, that low moves out to the eastern side of the North Island. This is where it'll be welcomed by Hawke's Bay. You've been waiting a long time to get the rain that other regions have been getting. This should be a good chance for you to get even more rain and hopefully start to get it into that soaking category where it's definitely making a difference. It is still pushing into the South Island, but again, it looks as though Otago, you're missing it. So after the recent flooding, that's welcome. And the West Coast and Southland, you continue the drier than average trend for you. And we end here on Thursday of next week, where this low, which is what we're calling low number 2, is slowly starting to move away, although still bringing showers to Hawke's Bay, which I guess is good news for you. Canterbury, you're probably a little bit annoyed with seeing more showers coming and those easterlies continuing, but look what's waiting in the wings. So it looks as though November is ending on low pressure and December is starting out with low pressure. So welcome to what looks like a chaotic start to the month of December. That is all from me. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.